Did the cities relate at all to any cities in, say, Revelation, or to the shining city on the hill, or are they coming together? Are they, what's he trying to make happen with these two cities?
So one thing that, again, is interesting for us to think about, because this language of cities is something we take very much for granted, two things about the Roman world that really infect early Christianity in important ways. One is that the Roman world is very much a world of cities. All the territories and the lands of the Roman Empire were basically organized around cities and the terrains around them that those cities governed. So, for example, in the United States, we have states, and they are not, by and large, named after big cities in those states. And we do not understand those states to be serving those cities. Right? We understand them as lands, as territories that are completely autonomous. That's not the way the Romans thought of it. For the Romans, their world was a world of cities and the back areas that fed the cities. Okay? That's one thing. The other thing to realize is that the Romans thought about themselves as members of these cities. They would have all thought of themselves, right, as civis Romanus sum, this famous line, I am a Roman citizen, right? But even to say you were civis Romanus sum, you did not think you were a citizen of the Roman Empire. You thought of yourself as a citizen of Rome, of the city. So the language of cities is not just a way of organizing geographically the world, it's a way of organizing politically the world. Now Christianity comes along, and of course ancient Israel has an image of a heavenly city in the New Jerusalem. But by and large the idea is the land, the promised land. So in Revelation, in the book of Revelation, you get the struggle between the two cities. And one is clearly the heavenly city, which is coming down, but the other, the city of the seven hills, right? That's Rome. And so early in Christian imagination, the idea of an urban political imagination is represented as demonic. It's a diabolical imagination. So when Augustine is using this, he's actually transforming what had been a pretty diabolical picture of cities into something that was far more imagined as good.